We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good battle. First up, we have the artist from the United States of America. And they'll be facing the artist from the United States of America.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Do you believe this? A perfect counter lands. A perfect counter lands. This is that uppercut. Straight right just misses. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That uppercut just missed. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. He scores with that counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right uppercut can't find a home. Jab does not score. She catches and counters. She scores with that counter. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's oh, right there. Do you believe what we are seeing? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. almost a 10-8 round. The bell rings and we start the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then...
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a... And the artist has been dropped. What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And down goes the artist. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you still want to fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. We're about to see a first-round knockout. This is a very important break. There's the bell for round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nope, that hook won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice counter shot. Straight right, just misses. Just missed with that hook. Nice counter shot by her. Good count. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. First up, the artist from the United States of America. Up against them, the artist from the United States of America.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing.
These two have certainly talked the talk. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? Swing and a miss with that uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Time counter shots. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. And it's point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to get... There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This may do it. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominant.
Here we go to the 4th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Good counter punch. Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. They somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive... Oh, wait a minute! Stumbling around in potholes. In serious trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
Oh, no, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Very close round with 10 seconds. Oh, right there. The defense failed them. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, that is. total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's... First up we have Lightning Hands from Mexico. Coming up against the Artist from the United States of America.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing.
Expectations are sky high for this. And there's the bell to start round 1. He missed with that jab. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. That jab misses. Is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. What a massive upset this would be. And down goes the Artist. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes. Here's the bell for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And they got caught. And the Artist has been dropped. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
You'd like to see more jabs. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Huge momentum swing that's going to be. On to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know he's legged.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far.
Whoa, Johnny! And now going for the finish. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Do you believe what we are seeing? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping.
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. This may do it. And right back into the fray.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Disaster averted.
Now he's got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Stumbling around in potholes. You gotta believe. There's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Going for the finish. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, that changes everything! And down they go! Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four.
some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Maybe try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. This could be the end. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Gray. Here we have the artist from the United States of America. Up against them, Rockstar from Venezuela.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighter. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Oh, what a punch! Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on you. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Misses with the straight left. We may see a stoppage here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. At some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. music to his ears. Here we go for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Did you see that? Will the referee stop it? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That hook doesn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can they finish it? Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! And down goes the artist. That will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They exchange punches. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This could be the end. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. And down goes Rockstar. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your glove.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Counter punch. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is... there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. And the artist has been dropped. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good... Up first, Ice Cold from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Up against them, the Artist from the United States of America.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. He missed with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Misses with the straight left. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up. Hold that thought! And we may see a stoppage here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They're in trouble! Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Oh my! And down goes the Artist. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4. And we continue.
He's been knocked down, but at least... And retires the bell to start round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter shot. That counter shot. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Does that... Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Somehow weathered the storm. Oh, Johnny, will the referee step in? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And the artist has been dropped. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
This next round is going to be crucial considering... Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Hold on a second. And the artist will be forced down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Will the referee stop it? And Ice Cold has been knocked down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4. Come to me.
men getting off the camp. Here we go to the 4th round. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Whoa, and you saw the back, and down goes ice cold. Lincoln, you missed it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You are
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Good counter punching. Back and did you see that? At some point, the corner has to say, and down to the canvas goes ice cold. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Can you continue?
So it's a majority decision. One judge saw it a draw. The other two scored it for the same fight.
Todd, you're all right. We don't see this that often. But when we do, we really remember it. And this is one of those fights. Majority decision. I agree. You agree. The fans agree. Sorry, am I talking for you? All right, that's enough. Okay, you agree.